As for today, I would like to share the information with our international press. There are two areas that we would like to keep you informed. The first area is all issue or some issue that hasn't been clarified, and many people in the society still are in doubt with that topic, particularly the reconciliation process or the Center for Reconciliation. And the second one that would like to outline today is the outcome from the meeting yesterday. As you are aware, that there was a meeting yesterday chaired by the head of the National Council for Peace and Order regarding the reconciliation process or Center for Reconciliation. We just want to make it clear that in order to, we have to separate the reconciliation out of the reform. The reconciliation process is aiming at provide a conducive environment to bring peace and harmonies to our society. We are not to force the happiness. We try to do everything, all kind of activity. For example, music or the entertainment performed by the military band, for example, as well as the band from the Department of Public Relations. Apart from that, just want to clarify that there are some questions asking about people participation. Comment was made on the topic, on the issue that there are not many people involved in this process. Just to make sure, to be sure with you that you understand that reconciliation would be, Ministry of Interior would be the main organization that would in charge with that activity. As for the military, we would be a facilitator, provide facilities and personnel in order to support that process and achieve the goal that we have laid in the concept. And the reform would be the other step. We believe that without the sustainable peace or harmony, we cannot do a sustained reform. So at the moment, we are focusing on mainly on making the environment conducive for the next step. Bring smile back to the people, bring happiness back to the people. That's the main concept for reconciliation process or center at the moment. Just want to underline here that what we are doing here regarding the Reconciliation Center or the activity that we are doing at the moment, nothing new. They all are not the new phenomenon. This is the society that, this is the real Thai society that's been forgotten because of people have differences in opinion, and we do not listen to one another. But what we are doing here just bring something which has happened in the past, of course, the real Thai society back. That's why our foreign friend called us the land of smile. This is this old Thai society. We bring that back again. I also would like to underline here that all kind of measures related to securities, we have strengthened more degree. For example, in the past, at the very first step, we were focusing on arrest the armed group and seize the military-grade weapon and explosive device. But now we are moving to the other step. We try to tackle the illegal activity, particularly the gambling. And of course, we believe that this kind of activity have a very bad impact on our society. This is one activity or one concept that prove the council want to bring harmonious, want to bring peace, want to maintain peace and order to the society, to the Thai society. And other than that, regarding the one of the topic is that been very, many people are interested in this topic, and there have been many questions asked, to us. I mean, that is the curfew issue. Of course, the curfew would be lifted in the only simple condition, that is, the area is peaceful, the area is stable. There is no such activity that could incite the unrest and that make confusion to the public. And we would, of course, lift the curfew. Eventually, we hope that we would be able to lift the curfew all over the country. In order to do this, we need support, we need assistance from all Thai. And just to confirm with you again that all kinds of measures that we impose on the current situation at the moment is to bring our country back to the right track, bring back stability, peace and order to the countries. The other issue that we just want to clarify here, that regarding the donation, some people claim that they would like to ask people to donate money to the bank account or whatever. We have no such policy. And if you come across that incident or that event, please keep us informed immediately, and do not believe those who try to ask you to donate or ask people to donate money or property or any valuable item in order to support to the military. Please, the media, the press can provide us a big support, can provide Thai people a big support by spreading this information that donation is not in our concept. And regarding the communication, of course, at the moment, what we are trying to do is trying to make the environment, bring stability back to our society. Anything that lead to the inciting of the social unrest is illegal. Once again, we would enforce the law. But even though we are trying our best to take the light touch on the law, but if it is still the case, we will have to enforce the law in the maximum degree eventually. Thank you very much. As you are aware that yesterday, General Prayut Chan-o-cha, the head of the National Council for Peace and Order, called for a meeting between the main organization responsible for 3 major areas, including security, economic, and social psychology. I want to summarize the important point as follows. Beginning with the security aspect. He focused on the issue of the first one, to alleviate people hardship, particularly on those people who live in the area that been badly affected by the natural disaster. For example, the earthquake happened in Chiang Rai lately, and those who are in urgent need. He emphasized that those people need to be helped as soon as possible. And he also emphasized on the relationship between Thailand and our international friends. He has ordered Ministry of Foreign Affairs to try to use all kinds of channels to communicate with their counterparts, with our allies. And he ordered the ministry to create a good understanding first by comparing situation in Thailand before the 22nd of May. What had happened during that time? What kind of situation, what kind of trouble that we were having at that time with the situation in Thailand after military intervention? If the ministry can compare this and have a clear picture, the two pictures, and compare the two pictures, the first picture is situation before 22nd of May. The second picture is a picture of the situation in Thailand after military intervention. I believe all the media, international media and Thai media can see it quite clear. You can see the differences in the picture, in those two pictures, particularly in security context. And if we are able to provide these pictures clearly, we believe that our international friend would be able to understand. And the reason behind our decision to deal with the problem by taking control of the country administration. This is the key concept of General Prayut that been ordered the Minister of Foreign Affairs to implement. And the other area that he also mentioned, I would like to give your attention to the social and security aspect. He would like to restore the Thai value. Nothing new that he emphasized. He believed that, and he was sure that our value, the value of the Thai society is already there. But over the past few years, over the past few months, over the past time, we have forgotten those kind of value. We need to rebuild our society to become the real Thai society, a very peaceful society that we bring back. We ask people to think about a sense of royalty that we had in the past regarding the royalty to the nation, royalty to our religious, royalty to our monarchy. This is nothing new. This is what has been existed in the past, and we just forget. We need to bring it back and realize that those concepts or those values is the core value that make Thailand, make the Thai society become one of the very stable society in the world. And international friends value this quality of the Thai society. And of course, regarding the economics, he emphasized that anything that needs to be fixed to be done, he expressed that all kind of restriction, all kind of deadlock has been unlocked and has been clear. He clear the air for every activity in order to move the country forward. For example, the disbursement of the budget for the year 2014. We are now ready to move the country forward, and we would be able to complete the budgetary process in order to move the country forward and in order to gain international confidence back again. And every project, every plan that will be implemented from now on has to be transparent. He emphasized on the good governance. Good governance will be a key concept in terms of implementing every plan, every project from now on. He emphasized that those who are in need, for example, the poor people, need to be solved. We must listen to the problem of these people. For example, he also worried about the cost of living that might have the rising cost of living that might have a very negative impact or a bad impact for the poor people in Thailand. So he asked the Internal Trade Department to look after the cost of living, look after the rising cost of goods. Of course, it has to be follow the market mechanism, but we focus mainly on how to alleviate the hardship of the poor people in particular. And the bottom line is the good governance must be a key concept when dealing with any issue, when implement any project and any plan.